So a couple of days ago, I made an Am I the A-hole thread video on this woman who had left her husband on her wedding day because he smashed cake in her face after telling him that that was her boundary and not to cross it. That post and then the subsequent updates was removed from Reddit for whatever reason. But after the wedding, she found out that her husband had cheated on her. Her family was on his side and basically saying that she needed to give him a chance and that she was being childish. So people were down playing her emotions, and she was basically gaslit through her childhood, and that made her susceptible to trauma bonding or bonding with this man who would act kind of like her family had in her past. So she posted an update, and I would like to read the update. It's kind of long. She says, "My husband smashed cake into my face on our wedding day and I left him." She says, "So my last post got taken down and I've gotten a lot of messages. I just wanted to update you all about a few things. I haven't gotten my stuff from my ex yet. I just haven't had the energy to because I'm still extremely upset. From the videos online to the comments I received on my original post to also the comments I looked at on the repost of my post, it kind of made me think there were probably a lot of red flags and I was just used to being abused, so the bare minimum was enough for me." And I just posted a video about that because people are so quick to judge when women ignore red flags, but y'all don't know how all these people were raised and why they ignore red flags. Maybe that's their normal. Okay, sorry. After speaking about it with my friend, she said he definitely had a lot of red flags. And she even told me I should stay far away from dating until I get some help because I was obviously not seeing the red flags right in front of me. I'm not going to go into it, but sometimes I'd have to cook second dinners for my ex because he didn't like everything I made. His mom apparently didn't make him used to vegetables, so he won't eat them, or making fun of my cramps on my period. That's some of what I was referring to when I said immature. Someone texted me saying if I was sure he cheated on me. No, I'm not sure. At the moment, it just felt like it made sense because of how horrible he was being. Though they made a good point, the sister very much well could have just been trying to kick me when I was down since I was leaving anyway. I have no evidence and I probably will never have evidence. I unblocked him just to tell him I was going to come over in a few days to get my stuff and if he could just not be there and that I'd leave my keys. He said fine, and that was it. So he will not be there when I get the rest of my belongings. I will also bring a friend with me in case he does do something. I'm still not speaking to my family, and I think I'm just going to go no contact like people suggested. I saw a video from a woman speaking about me, and someone in the comments said I was groomed into this treatment, which is why he felt it was okay to do this. Maybe she's right. When I get my financials in order, I'll think I'll try therapy and wait a few years before attempting to date anymore. I also kept getting this question: how did the Uber come so quick? The wedding venue was in a city, in a building. Uber took 30 seconds to order and 3 minutes to get there. Plus, who was really going to stop me from getting into the car? My husband gave up, to be honest, pretty fast once he saw me trying to get into the car. I thought it was weird, but I realize now, playing victim because he didn't get his way. Some of you may be saying, how did you not realize you were being abused? I don't know. Sometimes it just happens that way. My brain is kind of dead at this point. Thank you. Again, thank you to literally everyone for all the sweet comments and even the people messaging me privately. I haven't responded to them all, but I will try to, since you took the time out. You took the time out of your day to see if I was okay. I really appreciate that. To the people who say this is fake, I don't care. I went on this app because I figured I'd get like a few comments and maybe some insight. I got that insight way more than I thought I'd get in a million years. And now I'm going to move forward with my life. So this is the last update. I'm going to respond to the PMs and then forget about this account and hopefully my old life. It's genuinely depressing for me to think about. Edit. I'm okay, though I feel lonely and depressed, but I have my friends supporting me, so I'm not that alone. I'll be okay, and I'll get myself out of this hole. I realize this post is a bit to doom and gloom. Edit. I'll bring a policeman with me if you guys say that I should. When you have this commenter says, when you have been abused and or neglected by your own family, then yes, you basically build a blindness to it. I really wish you the best. I really like this comment right here. Yeah, a fish being raised underwater doesn't realize it's wet. This is the reason why you have to understand that your normal and what is common sense to you might not be the same for other people. Have some compassion. This person said, I've also read that once you start to get treatment, being in a relationship with a normal person might actually feel wrong and boring because it's not toxic. You're used to toxic, grew up in toxic, know who you are and how others treat you in a toxic scenario. Once you're out of it, you don't know how to react, but you can get past that. I just want to stop it right there. I do. The comments were full of compassion, and I appreciate that for this woman. And I just want other people to extend some sort of grace to others when you hear stories and you see the red flags waving clearly, but they don't. You guys go ahead, jump in the comments, tell me what you think, like, comment, share.